Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, double honor to the apostles GMS, shalom to the elect. My name is Amnawa Allah, coming at you with another lesson. Folks, from the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 35. I'm going to get right down to it. Sirach, chapter 7, verse 35. Be not slow to visit the sick, for that shall make thee to be beloved. Right, be not slow to visit the sick. Now, that's talking about, another brother in the truth, or sister in the truth, because you got women that believe. It's going into your family members too, Even if you have people that's really close to you that's, not necessarily your blood relatives as well, because, that's still a good deed. So it says, be not slow to visit the sick, for that shall make thee to be beloved. And, first and foremost, talking about, the ones in the truth and, your parents, children, if you have them, Be not slow to visit the sick, right? If somebody's sick, you're not supposed to be slow to visit them because the person is sick, they're ill. That person could die, So if you take too long to visit them, the person could die. It's that simple. Be not slow to visit the sick, for that shall make thee to be beloved. Right, that shall make thee to be beloved, meaning it'll make you to be dearly loved because you're coming to visit that person in their time of need. Now, here's a precept for that. Matthew chapter 25. I'll start from verse 31. The point is in verse the point in verse 35 on down. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. The Son of Man is talking about Yahweh Shah. And when he comes in his glory, it's talking about his second coming. And when he comes back, he's going to come back with a whole host of angels from the heavens. And they're going to be in what the world calls UFOs, but what the Bible calls chariots of God. The clouds is chariots. That's in the book of Psalms, at 103, verse 4, if I'm not mistaken. Or Psalms 104. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. I don't want to quote it wrong. I think it's Psalm 104 and 5, as a matter of fact. Psalm 104 and 3. Who layeth the beams of his chariots in the waters, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. And those chariots walk upon the wings of the wind. Those chariots are known as clouds. So when you go to the book of Acts chapter 1, verse 7, the scripture tells you what? It tells you that the Lord was taken up in the cloud. It wasn't no cloud just beamed him up into the air. It was a so-called UFO, enfolded within a cloud. So it says, Matthew 25, verse 31, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. He's going to sit upon the throne of his glory. He's going to sit on the throne of his kingdom. See, and it said all the holy angels with him. Verse 32, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from his goats. He's going to separate the nations, just as the shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. So the Lord is not coming back to bring everybody together. He's coming back to bring division. That's in Matthew the 13th chapter. The sheep represent the children of Israel. The Lord's sheep of the house of Israel, 12 tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, through your father's lineage. And the goats represent Esau. That's why when you go to the book of Daniel, the 8th chapter, it mentions that the rough goat was the king of Greca. The king of Greca is talking about Alexander the Great, or Alexander the Greek, who's an Edomite, Esau. Esau, the so-called white man. And the rest of the nation is going to be separated from the sheep as well. Verse 33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Which the right hand represents righteousness. And the unrighteous is going to be put on the left. And the sheep is talking about who? Once again, the children of Israel. And the goats is talking about Esau primarily, but as well as other nations. Verse 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand. The king is talking about Yahweh Shah. He's going to say to them on his right hand, the Lord sheep of the house of Israel, come, ye blessed of my father, and inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Okay? So inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. That's talking about the kingdom of heaven, which is only for the children of Israel. And there's many scriptures that proves that. Verse 35. For I was hungry, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. In other words, you came unto me in all my times of need. When I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was thirsty, You gave me drink. When I was a stranger, you took me in. Naked and ye clothed me. I was sick and ye visited me. See that? I was in prison and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, which we know his name is Yahweh Shah, all right, and his father's name is Yahweh. When saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto the least of these my brethren, as much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So this that you have done it to the least of Yahweh Shah's brethren, you have done it unto me, which is the reason why that scripture made that statement, be not slow to visit the sick. Because if you do that for a brother in the truth, which is what it's primarily speaking about, someone in the truth, be it male or female, because like I said, you got women that do believe, you have done it unto Yahweh Shah. Because why? We are all part of, the believers are all part of the body of Yahweh Shah. We all serve a purpose, you know? So with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shah, and I hope you brothers learned something. Shalom.